I'm William from the Attachment Company. This is Week to Week, where we take you behind the scenes of running our small business based here in central Scotland. For regular viewers, welcome back. I appreciate you clicking on to this week's video. For anybody that is new here, my name is William, and along with my fiancée Laura and my brother Andrew, we run the Attachment Company. This is the series where we take you behind the scenes of what it takes to run a business like ours. As I said, we're a small team. We have a location here in central Scotland, and we have a location run by my brother Andrew in Denver, Colorado, and we take you behind the scenes, try and show you what it's like to run a business like this, what we do on a daily basis, the sort of attachments we sell, and then we try and answer any of your questions. So welcome back. I hope you enjoyed. Let me take you through what's on this week. So it is Tuesday morning. I never filmed a whole lot yesterday. There wasn't a whole lot exciting happening. If you watched last week's video, you'll know that we done our one and only trade show for the year, the Scottish Ploughing Championship. Click here to watch last week's episode. It is a big one. It is one of the best I think we've produced so far. So I'm really excited to get your feedback on that. Not a whole lot happening yesterday, as I said. One small order out for an Auger Torque 1500 max drive unit. So I never filmed a whole lot yesterday, hence why it is Tuesday morning. I've been in the warehouse this morning, that's where you see me at the moment, doing a bit of tidying up, trying to make some space in here. I had a customer in early doors picking up an auger like this, an S5 450mm rock auger. That's the only order going out today again. It's just going to be a day of trying to tidy up a little bit in here, and then we'll get down to the office, get some more paperwork done. We've got some inquiries from the weekend still to respond to and to send out some prices and things. We'll just take the rest of the week from there. Thanks again for clicking on. If you have any questions throughout this episode, please leave me a comment down below and I'll try and reply to them in upcoming episodes. Yes, it is that cold in here, I promise. It's freezing. But it's 7 PM Tuesday evening. Pressure relief valve is fitted, hood's back on, drive is ready to go. What we were doing was fitting this pressure relief valve on the 35,000 max, just for a little bit of extra protection for the hydraulic motor before that is exported to the US. We also managed to get the big cradle hitch on the stillage next to the drive, so that's pretty much ready to go. We'll weigh that tomorrow. There's two big augers to go with it as well. I'll show you them in the morning. We'll weigh that tomorrow. We'll get a freight quote that should be out of here by either the end of this week or the start of next. And on that note, that's us for Tuesday. See you tomorrow. Good morning, Wednesday morning, quick weather check. Miserable. Raining, wet, cold, miserable Scottish morning. What is on the plan for today? You've seen us fitting up the PRV on the 35,000 max. That's it there. Need to weigh that. Oh, we've also lifted the cradle onto the stillage as well. Need to weigh both of them so we can get dimensions to get a freight cost. Need also to weigh the hard rock augers, measure them up. We'll go and get a freight cost this morning. Hopefully they can leave here the end of this week. Other than that, there's no orders going out here today. Had a customer in yesterday evening, picked up some extensions and an auger and ordered a drive unit, so that was nice. As I say, we're going to get these weighed and then I'll probably get in the office for a bit after that. Now, it's no high-tech way we use to weigh these. I have a set of corner scales that I used for setting up race cars, so we're just going to use them. I'll show you quickly the setup just now. So you can see the 4 weigh cells that would be used normally under the wheels of a vehicle. All I've done here is set them under the corners of the pallet. Set the pallet of hard rock augers on the top, and then over here gives you can see the weights on each corner, and then you can see the total. So I've done them. We're about to go and do the big drive and the cradle. These, as I say, are the hard rock augers. They're the most aggressive option that Auger Torque offer. They are both of those augers, the big drive, where is it? The big drive and the cradle are going to a customer in Texas. So as I say, we need to go and get a freight cost for this, get it booked in, get them out here this week, which will actually make some space in here, which will be very much welcome. One of the tree shears for the weekend, I'm going to bring that in here because, as I say, the weather is miserable. And other than that, I'm going to go down, get in the office for a bit, catch up on some paperwork, and if anything comes up, I will let you know. Wednesday afternoon, it's about 4:30. Went and picked my car up earlier, it was in for an MOT. Then went back to the welders, picked the hub up for the log splitting cone. I'll show you that here in a minute. Just on my way back up to the warehouse, got a small order that truthfully I should have taken to the post office this morning, but I forgot all about it. So I'm just going to run up here, pack it, get it to the post office. I think the collection time is 5:15. It's 4:30 just now, so we get 45 minutes. The post office is 10 minutes away, so we'll make that without a problem. It's a little bit earlier finish this evening. Go and get some exercise in, play some five-a-side football, and then I might get back in the office for a couple of hours when I'm back. So let's go grab this order just now, make sure we get it there in time, and we'll go from there. I forgot earlier, also had to make a quick video for a customer interested in some flails. So I got the 3 sizes out there. Just made a quick video comparing the 600. The 800. And the 1 metre. So they tidy them back up in a minute. That's the hub adapter we're picking up for the log splitting cone. Just welding the hub onto that bolt pattern plate. That's ready to go. That is going on to customer's log splitting cone, which is up there somewhere, just about to see it, the black one. I'll show you that when we come to packing it. This place is a complete mess at the moment, because obviously we had that container stock order in a couple of weeks ago now, and then just with the work at the weekend, getting ready for the show and stuff, just no the time to tidy up. That big drive unit and those augers are sitting in there as well. Sent an email this morning for a freight quote on them, haven't had that back yet. That shouldn't be too long, we'll get that back and we get them moving, because they really need to get out of here. Other than that, just going to quickly pack up this order just now. If my internet in the warehouse will work. That's normally a point of frustration in here. Anyway, I'll quickly pack this up. I'll show you what's in it before I finish it. So what we're packing is one of these S4 tungsten pilots and a couple of S4 shock lock teeth. Stuck them in a box, just printing the paperwork as we speak. 10 to 5 will easily get them out today, be with the customer tomorrow. There we are, ready to go. Made it, 5 PM, order dropped off. Pretty much, well, done with orders for the day, definitely. Took a couple of orders earlier on for some flails. That's why I was saying that we were making a video about them. So that was good. Good to get a couple of them in. With it being the first of the month, it's always good to start the month with a sale or two. So that was nice to get. And that is pretty much us for the day. As I say, a bit early finish this evening, and I might get back out to the office later on when I get back. But other than that, that's us for Wednesday. Good afternoon, it's Thursday. We are in the car. Just going to head up to the top workshop here. Fairly boring morning as far as trying to show you anything. I was just in the office all morning. No orders going out today. Took some inquiries which were good. Working on some of that. Just going to run up to the MVP workshop here. We supplied a replacement motor for an Auger Torque VM1000 mulcher that they are in the middle of replacing at the moment. So I'm just going to take a run up, make sure that is good to go. We might actually need that mulcher next week with a customer called looking to potentially purchase an Auger Torque mulcher but wanted to demo one first, so we might go and hire that for the week. Other than that, that's about it for Thursday. I'm going to go and show you this quickly just now and anything else that might come up. Here really quickly you can see the new motor is in. That drives the belt drives the drum. There is the old motor that's out of it. It is leaking at the shaft seal, so we'll get that sent back, get that checked over. Morning, just like that, it's Friday again, end of the week. What is on the plan for today? We have a couple of orders. Let me get the gate open. A couple of small orders to get ready this morning. We've a cradle hitch to get made for an order we took last night online, so that can leave on Monday. I'll look the parts out for that just shortly. There is an auger order that there's a customer coming in to pick it up this afternoon. We'll leave it out for him though because I'm actually away this afternoon, so we'll look that out shortly and I'll show you that as well. The motor that was fitted in the Auger Torque mulcher last night that I showed you, or yesterday afternoon, turns out to be the wrong mulcher, the wrong motor. So need to go up and deal with that just now, see what we're doing for a plan for that, and then we'll take the rest of Friday for there. Just doing a little bit of reorganising here before I sort these orders this morning. There were some things we had out last weekend at the Ploughing Championships. I'll link it up here, go back and watch last week's episode and you'll see us exhibiting and doing the only trade show we are doing this year. There were some attachments to that, some things we had brought back that I had put in a container up in MVP's yard, so I'm just taking them out. I need some things out of it for these orders today, so just reorganising that, getting out what I need, and then we'll get these orders done. There's a load of things we packed away from the weekend. I need in here to get one of the cradle hitches, that's it there. We're using that for one of these orders. I'll talk you through it here in a minute. Right, this is an order for an Auger Torque X1500. Auger package. If you've watched any of our videos, you've probably seen me pack dozens of these. What I don't normally do is assemble them and put the hoses and things on. The reason I'm doing that at the moment is because this is actually initially going out on a demo. It's through a contact of mine who's a salesman at one of the local Bobcat dealerships. They've got a customer just wanting to basically try it and try it on their Bobcat E10 before they fully commit to buying it. It's not something we do terribly often, but if it comes through a sort of contact, a dealership contact, if they're dealing with it, I don't mind doing something on that. We have one of the S4 Augers, I'll show you in a minute. No, we have one of the cradles to suit this that was on display last weekend that we used for the ploughing championships. So he's going to get that cradle hitch, he's going to get a new drive and a new auger. So I just thought, considering what it's going to, we would assemble it before he comes and picks it up. I'll quickly run you through this, but I do have a full video on building up one of these when you get it out of the box. I'll link it up here. It's a standalone video just showing you what to expect when you get your auger drive and how to put it together and put the hoses on. Most importantly, of course, we'll start by stickering it up. Blanking caps out, make sure the little rubber washer comes out with them. If it's this size drive unit, an X1500 up to 4500, you'll get a pair of hydraulic hoses in the box. They'll have a male adapter on one end. So it's adapter side into the drive. 27mm spanner. So say if you put the male ends, the male adapters and the drive unit side, it's far neater than trying to screw the hose in. So yeah, this is an X1500 package for a Bobcat E10 with a cradle hitch and a tungsten auger. I'll put a picture up here showing you pretty much this exact setup. That is one there, it's a Bobcat E10 Micro, an X1500 drive, same as this, and an S4 tungsten auger. Comes to auger options for 1 ton machines, sort of micro diggers if you like. There is 2 drive unit options, this X1500 and the 1200 drive. Sorry, I'm just trying to tighten these up at the same time as talking you through it. The benefit of using this drive means you can put a cradle hitch on it, like the picture. It might be a downside to some people. You have to use the longer S4 tungsten augers. Now they are a bit heavier duty, but they're also 1.2 meters long, as opposed to the S2 series, which are the lighter duty for the 1200 drive. They are 900mm long, which is slightly easier to use on a micro digger. That's tight. Let me put the hoses on. Pretty much the same process for the hoses. Bottom one first. There's a male end and a female end on the hoses. Obviously now we've put the male into the drive, you can use the female hose end on that, which, as I say, it does make it far neater, and then it means you're just screwing the male end of the hose into your quick release coupler. I say we don't normally assemble these, purely because it is just neater to ship it and assemble it on site. Hoses on. The only thing that don't come as standard in our auger packages are quick release couplers. Because this is going on a demo, I'm just going to screw a pair of couplers on. We can supply these if you need, if you let us know what size you need, and if it's a male. These are just a male female 3/8 body pair of couplers. As I said, that is a brand new drive unit, brand new 300mm tungsten auger, and then they're going to take the double pin cradle hitch that we had on the little Bobcat E20 at the weekend. Pretty much good to go. I'm going to refrain from this being another episode where I complain about not having enough space, so I'll not do that because, truth be told, we need to fix that. Another quick order here, just need to get out before we leave at lunchtime. It's an Auger Torque S4 150mm auger. Let me go and grab the right size pallet and I'll show you in a second. There you are, nothing too exciting. 150mm diameter S4 tungsten auger. Flat tungsten teeth and our standard tungsten pilot. This should be a fairly quick one, so let's get it packed and get it out of here. Just looked out some more parts here for a couple of orders. If you've seen any of our videos before, you're probably aware of how we do this. These are for a couple of Auger Torque packages that were ordered on the website last night and this morning. So if you're watching, thank you very much for both of your orders. What we do is we keep about 25 variations of hitch brackets like this, with flat plates, with different pin diameters, different pin centres, different dipper widths. I'll cover that in a future video on how you measure that up on your machine. We keep blank auger cradles in stock. It means when we get an order for a kind of standard setup, the small one there on the 30mm pins is for a Takeuchi TB216, the 35mm pins for a JCB 8026. It means when we get an order like that, we can take the top plate, take the cradle, weld one to the other, paint it up, and we can get it out to the customer in a day or two. So these will get welded up this afternoon. Rab has given me a hand fitting the PRV on the big 35,000 max auger drive that's just kind of in the door there. He's going to weld them up. I will tidy them up, paint them over the weekend. Both of those orders will be good to go on Monday. We're finishing early today, got to get away for the weekend. Woody's here as well. We are at the beach, if you believe it or not. It is what you would imagine the beach in the north of Scotland in October looks like.
Freezing. It's chilly.
So yeah, I think we'll probably end this week's video here. This is as good a place as any. I thought that was us done for the week. Recorded the end to this week's video on Friday afternoon. That was until yesterday morning. Took an inquiry from a customer for a breaker. We've got the breaker here. We run a small business. He needs it on Tuesday, so hence why I'm out here Sunday morning to go and make the couple of hitch brackets today so we can get them painted and we can get his order out tomorrow, so it'll be with him Tuesday. Not complaining at all. I thoroughly appreciate the order, and it's just what has to be done. In all honesty, it's worked out fine. It's a lovely morning. We got our night away on Friday night, had a lovely day yesterday, got back home last night. So just, we'll get out, do a few hours today just to prep this order, give us a head start. I don't want to leave it all to tomorrow morning, just because if there's any issues I'll not have time to fix them before I need to get this order out. It would be ridiculous if we could not make that work. Oh, just when we're here, Rab's welded up a couple of auger cradles. I showed you on Friday the top parts and the cradle, so he's welded them up. There's another one here. I'll get them painted as well. But first, need to go. I stacked up the warehouse full of stock because we were away for the weekend, so I need to go and take half of that back out till I get to the breakers. Let's go look out the breaker, let's work out what we're doing for hitch brackets, and then I'll show you around. done, it is 3 o'clock. I'm just going back down to put everything back in the warehouse. I'll come back up later for half an hour, and I'm waiting on the second one cooling down so I can clean it up and paint it. And that is giving us a right good start for tomorrow. Means if there's any problems arise, try to get those done. We can have sorted them tomorrow rather than waiting till the morning. So yeah, productive Sunday, got some stuff done. As I say, I'm just going to go put everything back in the warehouse. And now that is us for this week's episode. We can now roll the outro that I filmed yesterday. Cheers! Thank you again for watching. If you've made it all the way to the end, we really do appreciate it. Any questions, as usual, leave us them in the comments below, and you'd be doing us a big favour if you could hit subscribe when you are there as well, just to get kept up to date with these weekly episodes. We are trying our best to improve them week upon week, so it would be very much appreciated. But until next week, for Laura and I, cheers!
Bye!